Arthur, what's going on, brother? How you
What's
doing?
going on? I'm excellent, Richie. Richie,
Arthur, tell me a little bit about what you're doing now.
first of all, before I get into that, what's going on with that hat, Richie? I don't ever
Oh,
see you.
bro, the hat. I gotta talk to you about this hat, bro. This the logo and everything, right? Nice hat, bro. It looks
Yeah,
good,
it's a nice
right?
logo. What's going on with that?
Okay, listen. This is from a company that's in the automotive space called Vinsight. They got this AI technology, okay, that you pick up your car out there. You work in the car business, right? You pick up your car and the check engine doesn't work. Oh, check engine don't work. The thing's talking to you like ChatGPT. Oh, by the way, how do I turn on my lights? Oh, but it gives you all this information
Wow.
and it coaches you throughout. So what does that mean, Arthur? You know the car business. You know how bad it is when you're a service customer call. With this thing, you don't have to call. It's all handheld in your hands. I
Wow.
am so impressed with this technology. It's crazy.
And what they do is they send it text because I know you helped me with my business with the text messaging marketing and the
Oh, yeah,
email
so I'm going to
marketing.
talk to you
So
about that.
is that do they text? I mean, how does that work?
Okay, you know what? A lot of people say, email marketing don't work. You're right. It doesn't work. Unless you hire a guy like Richie Bello. That's when it works. You know why? Tell you why. Email marketing, SMS, and then dial for dollars. Get on the phone. And
Right.
then you put a parachute on and you hit the market. And you go door to door to dealerships, door to door to sell whatever, life insurance, door to door, old school door to door. You do the distribution so people know what you do and they have it at the. I walked in places and they say, "Oh yeah, I got your email. Oh, did you get a lot? I got the emails, the phone numbers. You know, it's really annoying." I says, "Good," because that's what it's supposed to do.
Right.
Okay, you're supposed to annoy people, but I don't sit home on a Zoom and I'm a digital marketer and all this nonsense. No, I'm not a
Right.
home guy. The last thing I'm going to do is be home for what? What am
For
I going to
what?
be home for? For what?
The
Okay,
money's in the street.
the money's out on the road, right? Email marketing, SMS, dial for dollars. Oh no, hey, you're sending out a lot of emails. You know, I got a friend named Larry, and somebody posted like he's the email marketing. So what? But I go door to door. Everybody goes door to door. That's how emails work. Now you're gonna sit down and just send out emails.
Well, I know that the
What's
emails
gonna
work
happen?
because the conversion rate and the open rate that you said
Right,
on my emails was around 60% open rates,
right.
which was I mean, I haven't seen that in this business. Open rates are usually around 25 to 30%. You had double open rates.
Because the reason is because we're partners with Go High Level, sure, which you know he's partners up with us in ShopSmart, okay?
Right.
But not only that, there's a million emails a week that go out. So my IP is called a warm IP for email marketing. You know what that means? Reputation, credibility. They'll go into
Right.
the inbox and everything. So now they know about this. Then I go, you're not hiring an email marketing that's on working from home, you know, working in a room over there that nobody sees. Yeah, you
Right.
hire that, and then you hire a guy like me that doesn't can't talk to anybody. I go out there, just communicate with everybody. Who
Yeah,
cares?
because that would happen to me. I would send emails
Right.
and they would go right to the spam folder, and I just didn't understand what other marketer
And also,
like
let me ask you a question. Ever
yeah.
since you worked with us and you hired us, right? Have you seen your business grow or drop?
No, it's grown exponentially, and that's kind of what we want to talk about a little bit exactly what it is that I'm doing now. Now that basically I have the affiliate marketing business on pretty much on autopilot in regards to having the business just opening by yourself because I took you guys on. You were able to help me grow the business. Now I can concentrate on other avenues, right? This
Right.
business is on autopilot. Now I can concentrate and move to other things that are going to generate me
You
income,
know
right?
what? What impresses me about you, right? Like affiliate marketing is one thing. Okay. What impresses me about you is what you're doing now with
Right.
the insurance business, that you're
Absolutely.
actually making people's life. You're changing people's life for the better and you're creating a future. Okay.
And that's why I got into it, right? You know, when I and this is the progression, Richie. When I was with, you know, as a finance manager, I sold products. Did they help people? Very temporarily. I sold a warranty. I sold you know, a tire and wheel package. It helped them maybe for only the length of the amount of time they had the car, right? When I was, you know, affiliate marketing, I helped people learn how to make money. Now I get to really help people change their lives and make a legacy with this life insurance business. Not only do I can help them make money, I can help them learn how to teach how to build wealth
Right.
with
Well, correct.
with life insurance and other financial
And
instruments
that's what
that.
really impresses me about you. That's why we do all the stuff we do for you. There's a lot of business that we have to go out there and do that door-to-door gig, and that's okay. And you know, Arthur, the other thing is that I got to tell you is I'm impressed with what you told me, what you can do. I mean, I'm here in Florida, right? So many guys out here are making general managers 700,000, 800,000. I mean, crazy money they're making. Arthur, tell me a little bit about, you told me that they can invest in life insurance, but you said invest. How does that work?
So by investing in a life insurance policy, you build a cash value life insurance policy, which is not subject to taxation. According to the IRS law 7702A, a life insurance policy cannot be taxed, like your 401k, like your retirement accounts,
Right, right.
you know, that people actually build themselves up and try to build their wealth. And then when it comes time to take the money out, they get taxed like crazy and they're losing half the value that they worked so hard for over the years to go ahead and build is getting taxed. And now they're not getting the full money.
Now,
By
Arthur,
building
you
a
see, I
cash
have
value life.
here. Do you see I have here this name here, Ron Greenstone? I've been reaching out to him. I want this guy to reach out to me. This but could be an opportunity for him. So just why that name is on there, just let me say why. I want this guy to call me. It could be a great opportunity for him, I think.
Absolutely.
And me and Arthur have talked about this opportunity, Mr. Greenstone. You should really get a hold of us right away. Okay, so let's
Absolutely
right
100%.
off.
You know,
Definitely get Mr.
helping
Greenstone. Please get back to us so we can meet. You know, and let's take care of this. All right,
helping
Arthur.
build
Listen,
families.
that thing that you're doing now, it's amazing. Listen, Arthur. What I want to do is I want to do more. I want you to have this auto dealer use that brand and start helping. Please help these guys that are general managers, salesmen.
Richie, I told you that story
Money.
before. I told you that story I told you before. That's a real story.
Tell me
You
the
know.
story, Arthur, so the audience hears it. I'm very concerned about that.
Well, I had a good friend that I worked with for many years. Okay, and when I got into this business, I was very excited about the business, and I was going around just letting everybody know what it is that I can do and how I could help them and help their families. And I reached out to my good friend, and you know, he didn't see the value, you know, of self insuring, get a nice life insurance policy, and he called me last week, and unfortunately, he suffered a massive stroke and
Oh, wow.
heart
I'm so
attack.
sorry, Arthur. You're Freddie with car business guy?
Uh, yeah, yeah, yeah,
Oh, I'm so
absolutely.
sorry to hear that. That's terrible.
And yeah, it's and he's got, you know, he's got three kids. He's got a wife. His wife's family lives with them as
Wow,
well.
that's terrible,
Uh,
Arthur.
and he does very well for you know, I don't know the severity. He said it was a massive stroke of his recovery time and everything else like that. But had he had he taken the offer when I first initially offered it to him for the life insurance policy and he saw the value then, it would have been something that if something should happen to him, something like this, he would have been insurable. But unfortunately now, it's more than likely he's not insurable anymore.
Arthur, let
Due,
me ask you something. I just got to ask you this. You know, figure about we know each other at least 10 years, right?
right.
Arthur, I've seen you in 10 or 11 years go from here, from there. I'm very excited, Arthur, because in the last year, consistency has followed you, and I've seen your growth. And more important, I see how well off you are now. And this insurance thing is really helping you out. So if anybody wants to know why Arthur is the way he is. Look at I mean, he's unbelievable. How much he's grown. Reach out to Arthur because he also has a whole thing where recruitment is really important. Reach out to him. You'll pass the test. If anything, you'll have a license to sell insurance. Is that right, Arthur? That's correct.
A license to sell insurance, a license to help people with different financial instruments. It's a certified financial license in your
Wow.
state, and you're licensed to sell financial instruments. Yeah, absolutely.
Wow,
And
Arthur, that's amazing.
it really is amazing, and it's
Yeah.
really able to help people. You're able to help people out, and people are looking for somebody to help them because everybody's 401ks these days is in the shitter. Excuse my language, but it's the truth. That dip that we had for the past month and a half, the market is starting to recover a little bit, but it's never going to recover as fast as it was
I gotta
lost.
say something, Arthur. So I say this: become a man of value,
Right,
right?
tremendous
So,
value.
right, become a man of value. Those affiliate marketers out there that are having a hard time selling, I do a lot of marketing for them. I tell them, listen, this is not gonna work, bro. Become a man of value. Where is the value in this thing with the GFI thing, with the life insurance? That's being a man of value. Why? Because you're giving something very important to the community. You're helping them get their life insurance. God forbid anything happens to them, you're taking care of their families. Now, that's a man of value right there. And always become a man of value. I love that, Arthur, what you've been doing. I love how your growth is. I love all the stuff that you've been doing. That you had told me that you're looking to buy a second home now, right?
Absolutely.
And you're looking to buy a third. Now you're getting more into real estate.
I'm
You and
going.
one of our guys, Carl Jafrida, is talking about making some investment in real estate. You know what? It's like in this last year, it's unbelievable what you've done. I am
It's
so
about network.
impressed.
It's about networking. It's about getting out there. You never know who's looking for an opportunity. You never know who you have to help out there. And if it wasn't, and to be honest, if it wasn't for you helping me with my affiliate marketing business, I'm able to go explore. I found this opportunity, and I'm able to really help people and change people's lives and help families. Really, absolutely. And
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 guys, listen, we go door to door for Arthur with this insurance thing. We go to different companies. We do presentations. The door to door thing works, guys. Don't ever worry about door to door because it works. Some guys, I guess, have a hard time with that. I don't. I love it. I'll go anywhere and go door to door. So if you're ever looking to sell a product that's really good, call me and let's rock it. I don't have to tell anybody my number. All you got to do is Google me. My number shows up. 123. I do that on purpose. All right. So guys, call me if you got a product that you want to go to the marketplace. It doesn't matter what product it is. Who cares? Who cares? You're hiring a professional salesperson. If you don't believe that, let me sell you something. Okay, and you'll be sorry you even met me. Okay, how's that sound? Good. All right, Arthur. Listen, great day, man. I love you. Keep up the good work. You're amazing.
all right, we'll talk later, Richie.
All right.
And
Bye bye.
Mr.